I had a rough day, but that's life, it happens. Woke up on the dark side of my mattress. I guess I forgot to set my clock. Overslept, almost lost the job. And to top it off, I'm kinda hungry.
Hi guys, Merry Christmas. Damian Hirtz here, Alliance, Minnesota. This week's move of the week, we're going to be working from the closed guard a little bit to Lasso Guard, and maybe 2 to 3 sweeps off of that position. Okay? So Doomy's gone this week, helping Santa deliver presents. So now we've got Chris helping out a little bit. So let's get to the position here. So we're starting in closed guard. Okay? And what happens is, from this position, he's not really playing the game. He's making our life a little difficult. He's got our belt, maybe he grabs the pants, and his elbows are buried in. Okay? He's trying to open my guard just by putting pressure on my thighs or digging his elbows in. Okay? At a lower level this works, but at a higher level it gives me some good options. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to control both sleeves, okay, keeping my elbows down. Now, if I try to open here straight, Chris pulls both his elbows back and he ducks his hands under and he works the double stack pass. Okay? So what I do is I control his sleeves. I'm going to escape my hip, keeping my feet off the floor. Okay, so I'm going to escape my hip, in this case to the left, and I bring my left knee up and over his shoulder. Escape, up and over. I now create a little bit of space. I'm pulling and pushing. Now my right foot goes on the hip. Okay? I'm still pulling this sleeve, making it difficult for him to pull his elbow back. From here, hip moves away a little more. I loop to a shallow lasso position. So I take my top of my foot, kick it right in his armpit. Okay? Now, from this position, he's still not maybe trying to move too much. I'm controlling both sleeves. We're going to bait him to pass here a little bit. This is a traditional pass that a lot of us have, or sweep, excuse me, that a lot of us have seen. But what we're going to do is we're going to use his weight a little bit more and make this a little bit easier for ourselves. So from here, I'm going to maintain control of the sleeves the whole time. Okay? I'm going to tuck my body, and I'm going to start to pull Chris. Okay? I pass my right foot to his hip, okay, and hook. This gives him the illusion that he's going to pass. He starts to come around. I'm still controlling his sleeves. Okay? Be very careful. Go back, Chris, please. If I let go here, like a lot of guys do, he goes to my head or pushes my knee. Okay? So he can go to either of those positions. So I'm going to maintain control here. I duck in. Okay? Now, as he comes around, now my right hand is going to reach through, grabbing his far side pant leg on the inside. Okay? My left foot is still hooked in his armpit. From this position, I'm going to push, and I'm now going to pull Chris's weight on top of me to here. Okay? Now, instead of just sweeping him to the side, I'm going to extend my hips, and I'm going to sit. The second we're here, I maintain control of the pant leg, escape my hip. So now my knee can go to the floor. Open, and establish side control. Okay? One more time. Escape. Knee. Space. Push. Pull. Pull. Foot on the hip. Okay? Now, loop. Shallow. Right in his armpit. Elbow down tight. Pass. Okay? Tuck in. Okay? He goes to come around. There. There's my cue. Pant leg. Okay? I moved my knee so you guys can see. Knee stays in. Now I'm going to pull. Sit. Escape the hip. And establish side control. Okay? Full speed. Okay guys, secondary option now, when he counters. So Chris feels this, he's smart, he's been around, he picks up his leg to stop me from sweeping, okay? We're gonna take him the other direction. So you gotta feel the energy a little bit on this one. Everything's the same. He picks up his leg, okay? So from this position, I'm going to now switch to sweep him the other way. My foot's stuck here. So watch. I'm going to bridge almost like I'm going to start to go upside down. Okay? Now I pull my right leg out. My left foot, this one that's in the armpit, from this position, it's going to kick. Okay? This one can reap or it can push. So from this position, as I bridge, I pull my leg out, kick. Okay? I let go of the sleeve here. Grab his elbow, pull his elbow, and I kick this leg to mount. And immediately establish top position. Okay? One more time. Okay guys, everything's going to be the same here. The difference on this one is that Chris is wise to kind of what's going on. He's going to put some pressure in the back of my thigh when we go for the sweep that we just did because he wants to break the grip. So we're going to do one run here and Chris is going to kind of just show how he breaks the grip and then we'll go back and we'll do it and show our counter. Okay? So everything's the same. Escape. Move the hip. Here. Move. Okay? This time Chris puts that knee up right away and he's pushing. So what Chris is trying to do is push his hip and pull his sleeve away. Okay? So he's using his knee on the back of my thigh to break that grip. Okay? So as we're here, okay, this hook goes from a shallow position to much deeper. Now I need to give credit where it's due here. This is a little bit from Alliance athlete Michael Lane. Okay? Michael, I've seen Michael do this before. And we just made a little modification. So this hook here goes from shallow in the armpit to straight, where I actually hook my foot on his back. Okay? And the reason is because I need to control this arm on this side. Now from here, as Chris goes to put that knee in the back of my thigh, he now opens himself up for me to put the De La Riva hook here as I control the sleeve. So now when he goes to pull his arm away, he actually pulls my foot into the back of his thigh. Okay? My right foot stays on his hip, and I'm going to square my hips up. So I was in this position to sweep. I'm going to square my hips up to here. As I square my hips up, I'm going to bridge, okay? I'm going to drop, and I'm going to pull with both legs. As I pull with both legs, I'm going to lift with my foot on the hip and lift with the De La Riva hook. Okay? As we land, I'm still controlling his sleeve here with my left hand. Okay? I'm going to let go with the bottom hand, the one that has the De La Riva hook, and I'm going to circle up to side control. Okay? Maintaining control with this sleeve. And establish the top position. Okay? One more time. Okay guys, 3 simple moves from closed guard. Opponent's really kind of clamming up, driving his elbows into our thighs, okay? Opening things up, lasso guard, okay? 1, dumping. 2, almost like a simple scissor sweep to the side. And then 3, with a little bit of lift, snaking that foot through, again giving props and credit to Michael Lange from Alliance, okay? Damian Hirtz, Alliance Minnesota, that's your move of the week. Any questions? Info at alliancebjjmn.com. Merry Christmas.
Do what you can right now, don't hesitate. That's why we try to make love and get paid. Take the bad with the good, now let's
That's the move of the week.
Make love and get paid. Take the bad with